And we begin tonight with a look at our interactive radar. We've got rain and storms moving into Indiana. Thanks for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock. Sean's in for Angela tonight, tracking what's heading our way as we sleep, plus a brief break from the heat and humidity.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about this rain tonight because it's going to hit some areas that have had 6 to 10 inches of rain in the last 24 hours. And we're talking specifically about Bloomington and Lake Monroe. We'll show you the radar rain estimates over Monroe County here. And I show you this and expand the map a little bit so you can see the heavy rain footprint from the past 24 hours and then show you what's coming in from the west here. And unfortunately, I'm afraid to say areas that got hit hard last night are likely going to get hit again. That ups the odds of flash flooding in places like Bloomington and Lake Monroe into parts of Greene and Owen counties. And this whole area from I-70 to the Ohio River has potential for flooding. We'll have more ahead in the forecast.
All right, Sean, see you in a little bit. And you can monitor the rain right along with our team of meteorologists by downloading our WTHR weather app. You can check the weather blog, get the interactive radar right there on your phone. It's a free download. Get it before you go to sleep tonight. You'll find it in the App Store. Tonight, a string of deadly shootings over the weekend is raising a big question. Is Indy's crime intervention program actually working? Our Alex Almanza has new reporting for us tonight and what city leaders are saying. Alex?
Scott, some city leaders say that Indy deserves accountability, counting on top leadership to take action. 2 days, 8 people shot, 6 of them dead. All separate incidents, but together, part of a violent weekend across Indianapolis.
This is not acceptable.
That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Like a skipping record, the same phrase echoed at 4 different crime scenes. Still, IMPD says behind the headlines, numbers are improving.
That's what we want to continue to see, and that could not be possible without the community.
IMPD says criminal homicides are down almost 30%, and non-lethal shootings down almost 15% compared to this time last year. But even with the downward trend, IMPD says it's still inspiring an honest look in the mirror.
It bears down. We're the capital city, and we expect ourselves to do better.
Meanwhile, one city leader questioning whether the city's crime intervention program is working. Councilor Michael Paul Hart criticizing the program, saying recent amendments to a spring fiscal package aim to make the Office of Public Health and Safety's spending more transparent.
But nobody can say why it's down 30% or what we're doing. And that's what I've constantly said is show us what you're doing. Because as the financial body, if it's working, let's do more of that thing.
Mayor Joe Hogsett posting to X saying the city, quote, remains steadfast in gun violence reduction from things like focused enforcement from IMPD, engagement from Indy peacemakers, and partnerships with community organizations.
We've got police and we've seen this intervention program, but you know there's other options out there that we still need to explore that are non-government options.
Hart says he wants to see the OPHS at the next Public Safety Committee meeting with more data. And in a previous statement, OPHS told us that a required annual update will be presented to the council later this year. City officials say they've been in communication with the council to ensure all expectations are met. Scott?
Alex, thanks so much. The end of this weekend didn't really bring about the end of the violence. In fact, tonight the Marion County Coroner's Office is now working to identify a man shot and killed early this morning. Witnesses told police there was some kind of disturbance leading to the gunfire. All of this unfolding around 3:30 this morning near 38th and Emerson on the east side of Indianapolis. Police tonight are telling us the man died at the hospital, and when we last checked with police officers, they had not yet identified a suspect. Tonight at 11, an Indianapolis family is pushing for answers after a bicyclist was critically injured in a suspected hit and run.
Someone hit him incredibly hard and left him there to die.
Loved ones tonight telling us 28-year-old Jalen Brown was just blocks away from his home when he was struck. They say he was returning from work at the time. This happened last Friday morning near Washington and Sherman. Brown's sister told us today things are touch and go, but they're trying to be hopeful and optimistic tonight. Brown's family hopes the person responsible will finally come forward.
To stand up and take the empowerment and claim what you did or help somebody claim what they did, because like she said, Indianapolis is rough enough and it has to stop.
At this hour, Metro Police have not released a description of the car that hit Brown. If you have any information that can help resolve this case, please reach out to IMPD. Tonight, a dozen Hoosiers are among the 320 people charged in a nationwide takedown of alleged healthcare fraud schemes. So state and federal prosecutors say they uncovered nearly $15 billion in false claims to Medicaid and Medicare. Dozens of doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals are among the people facing criminal counts. Here's a look at the other stories making headlines right now. Tonight, Cumberland police are investigating a 12-year-old boy's shooting death as a homicide. He died early Friday morning. Police say witnesses told them one teen brought the gun and the 12-year-old accidentally shot himself. But the coroner now says that could not have happened. Right now, no one is under arrest. Tonight, Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita is asking the Indiana Supreme Court to set an execution date for Roy Lee Ward. Ward raped and murdered a 15-year-old girl during a home invasion in 2001. Right now, the state of Indiana does not have any of the drugs required for an execution. But a spokesman says Governor Mike Braun is aware of the filing, and once a date is set, he'll order the Department of Correction to begin preparations for an execution. Tonight, an Indianapolis couple is safe but displaced after a fire at their home. This was the scene around noon in a neighborhood near Bluff and Banta Roads. Investigators say the fire started in the garage and caused significant damage. The homeowner told dispatchers something was burning, but he wasn't sure what it was. He and his wife are now staying with family. Tonight, there's a new resource available for new parents in Hamilton County. Ascension St. Vincent just opened up the first combination donor milk depot and milk express site in Carmel. That location offers both milk donation drop-off and the purchase of pasteurized donor human milk, all in an effort to reduce infant mortality across Indiana. Remember, you can find all of our latest local stories anytime on our 13 News app.